Yo, 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 good people. Welcome to the HerbMan Show. Yo, 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 good people. It's your homie HerbMan. And you back upside the head with another hot banger boogie. Hey, look, go tell somebody to go tell somebody your homie HerbMan is on. And if you're new to the program, welcome. Go ahead and hit that logo right at the bottom of your screen. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you never miss what we're bringing to the world. All right. So I'm your homie HerbMan. I'm the resident herbalist slash a holistic healer, and we just coming to you today, man, to talk to you about life, liberty, and the pursuit of health and wealth, man. All right. And so it is always, man. It is free to like, share, and subscribe. It is your way of letting us know that you appreciate what we're bringing to the platform. All right. Yes, yes. So I just want to welcome you guys in, man. Again, we want to say appreciate it to the HerbMan family, and we want to continue to ask you guys to support the channel, to support the information. If you know somebody that needs the information, please share it when you come into the room. Like and distribute the information, man. This is free for all of us. As I learn, I share. As I get, I give. Nothing more, nothing less, man. So I appreciate again all of you guys. I definitely want to just come in and say to you guys that again everything is going to be okay. We have people in place, and nature continues to develop and continue to birth people in place to help. Okay, we all need somebody else. There's nothing that we can do here alone. And I don't think that nature intended for anybody to feel alone, to be alone, and to feel like there's no answer to the issues. There is an answer. There is a way. So I encourage all you guys to continue to do the research that is necessary to find your way through, to navigate through the circumstances of life, to understand that there is a way to escape your situation, your mentality, your social situation, your financial situation, your mental situation, your health situation, or even your spiritual situation. There is a way out, okay? And um, a lot of it is just going to be about how you can reintroduce yourself back to the creator, back to the one who created you, and just kind of get that relationship and that fulfillment back within yourself. Herbs can't help that, and pills can't help that. There has to be a decision that you have to make. Now, herbs can help get over issues and situations that are needing to be dealt with, like, if we're dealing with anxiety or depression in that mental state, or if we're dealing with, sleepless nights and insomnia and can't get into sleep, herbs can help with that. Okay, if you're dealing with high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, cancer, and all those types of things, herbs can help with those. Yeah, if you're dealing with any kind of bronchial issues and lung issues and blood issues, herbs can help with that. But the main thing is going to be some physical activity, okay, and also some herb slash food combination to really help you re-incentivize the body, revigorate the body. A lot of times when we are sick and when we're broken, our vitality is also hit. It takes a very, very big hit. And so vitality is everything, you guys. And I know that sometimes even when we're working and we're balancing work life and home life and social life and all of that, we sometimes get very tired and very lethargic, and we don't understand that that's really taking a hit on our vitality. And a lot of us as men, as we grow older, our vitality begins to quite naturally diminish, right? And so if you keep taking those hits in your vitality, especially in your youth, then when you get older, you may not have enough to sustain. So vitality is very important. Vitality is another word for energy, and you have to have a certain energy just to get up in the morning, just to face life again. And so again, when that vitality keeps getting nudged on and nudged on and nudged on, it could take a lot out of the person. And it's a lot what these incurable diseases kind of do. They kind of take a hit at your vitality. You know, if somebody tells you have a incurable disease, then the first thing you do is go to worry. You go into stress mode, and what that does is that starts to eat away at your vitality and your energy and your zest and your zeal for life, man. And so these herbs behind me, they're just not behind me just to be there, you know. And the way we store our herbs and the way we keep them are for a particular reason, is so that we're not giving you, you know, some old dried up herbs. You know, this is how you're supposed to store your herbs. And it doesn't matter if you're putting them in your basement, if you got them in your store. This is how you want to see your herbs being stored. Okay, and also these are medicinal. These are potent herbs. They're not like your run of the mill. They're not what you got on your kitchen counter. Okay, these are at their purest form. We try to source them from the areas that they come from, and just try to make sure that we do our job in researching what the body needs. And again, when we're talking about that 4 element system, you know, the question is, how is your relationship with nature? I mean, when you really sit back and think about it, how are you and nature getting along? And do y'all get along? You know, there's some people that say the sun don't like me, and that's not a good thing. But I understand what you're saying. Or you know, I can't stand when it rains. You know, or you know, I hate swimming. You know, I hate the ocean. It's like, why do you have this hateful relationship with nature? I can't stand bugs. You know, uh, and trust me, I understand, but at the same time, we gotta kind of rekindle that relationship back with nature, so that we're not killing every bug just because it's by you. It's not even doing anything to you. All right, you know, let the bug live, let it do its thing too. The bug have a life too, you know. And so it's just that kind of thing of rekindling back that relationship, that lost understanding, that we're still all coexisting together. And these herbs are your ancestors' ashes. These are the ashes of the trees and the people that came before it, right? You got to think about it. You know, when we die, we go back into the ground, and from that ground, and you know, the bugs eat you. They then do their waste. That waste turns into ingredients for plant life. Plant life then grows back out of that soil that dead bodies are under, you know, and that's why we call it. That's why I would suggest calling it the ancestor ashes, and that's why these herbs are so potent, man. That's why they so good. You know, they got life in them, and that's the type of stuff that we should understand when we're dealing with these herbs, and when we're looking for herbs, and when we're looking for things to get us over certain things. We got to look at our bodies, and we got to see the synergy, and we got to see exactly what's going on with us, so that we can bring ourselves back into that homeostasis. You know, that's what we always talk about. So again, man, you know, if you're dealing with any type of thing, just remember that the lymphatic system is the first thing that you should be dealing with. And again, if you Google how to detoxify your lymphatic system, it's going to tell you things like you need to urinate, you need to pee, you need to poo, and you need to sweat. And so, with our 4 eliminator detox, that's pretty much what you do. Okay, that's pretty much why we designed it, so that it could help you in those 4 eliminating states, or in those 4 states of um, purging. Okay, and purging has always been one of those very, very fascinating things that we do for health. It's just always been like that. Let me see if I can. So we've kind of changed up the branding. Obviously, we changed up the branding. Um, and so it was HerbMan's detox. Now it's the 4 eliminator detox. All right. So you're going to get about 4 ounces in this thing. You got directions on the side. We also provide directions on the inside of the box when you buy it, so that you can have the directions. You got your herbs there with everything in it. And those herbs, again, they're a special proprietary blend that will um, that will help you in all of the 4 stages of elimination. So you got diaphoretics in there, you got diuretics in there, you got things that will help you with constipation. So that we're going to call them aperients or laxatives, but they're very mild stuff. Really allows the body to go quite natural. One thing I do believe in here is not to really have the body dependent on going to the bathroom for our own herbs or pills or anything. You want to make sure that you can go to the bathroom as natural as possible. So we don't really bother that part, but we do give support for the bile and all that type of stuff to push the food through, which what we call here in the herbalist community peristalsis. And so we want to make sure that that happens within the intestinal walls and make sure that it's pushing out all of the food and the excess and all of the gunk out. And so we do put herbs in there for that. And then we also provide herbs in there that will get all of the congestion out of your lungs. So you'll start finding yourself at certain moments having to cough up loogie, or maybe early in the morning, or especially if you're exercising with the detox, or if you're doing little small exercises like a little brisk walk in the morning just to get out in the elements. Then it's going to help you cough up all of that excess mucus. So you get the cough up all the excess mucus, you get support in the sweating element, support in the laxative area, the pooing, you get support also in the urination. So you're getting all that support to help you eliminate. Now all you have to do is put yourself in those natural environments. So again, if you do some physical activity to sweat and to do the deep breathing, then you get to hit those two birds with one stone. Remember, it's only 4 elements. You just killed 2 there. And then when you provide yourself with the right foods, we're talking about all fruits, grapes and pears and peaches and all of your sun-kissed fruit. Okay, when you're and sun-kissed fruit basically means fruit that grows very high on the vines, or fruits that spend most of their time in the sun, that really need a lot of sunlight. Okay, those are going to be what we call sun-kissed fruits. Okay, so you go out, you get those. They're going to be mostly your tropical fruits, and you eat those while you're doing the detox, while you're spending time out in nature. It really adds another dynamic to the detoxification process, and then it also adds that rekindling process that is very necessary for you to keep this up when the detox and everything is gone, because the detox can't last forever, but the experience will last you forever. And so what we're trying to do is get you engaged into the experience of what you're going through. We don't want you to just experience disease. We want you to also experience healing. We don't want you to just experience disappointment and just experience, being told that there's no help for you, or being told that there's nothing that we can do. We want you to also experience resolution, and we want you to experience how nature loves you so much that it will come up with a way out, with a plan for you to escape. And also, too, you have to really get back in tune with nature to realize that sometimes, you know, nature will make things as they are, right? So if it's the end of a particular situation, you can be more at ease and more understanding of what's taking place and what is the process going on within the next steps in your life. And sometimes a person needs to get back to nature and have that one-on-one between them and nature. Sometimes we need to stop meddling into the thing between man and his God, and man and his spirit, and man and his soul. And so what we try to do here at HerbMan Inc. is really elaborate on how important that relationship is to your healing process. And you just can't be so reliant on the herbs, or on a pill, or on a process, or on a procedure, but more or less just rely on you and your relationship with nature, and rely on your request being put out there, and also giving yourself time to listen to the answers. Okay, so that's what these herbs are really about. They're just your ancestors. They're here trying to help you and support you in wherever you're trying to go in life, whether that be financially or whether that be in a health modality. You are wanting help to get there, and these herbs they act as a support system for you. They act as a supplement for you, right? Or a complement for you. But they're not the everything for you, you know what I mean? So you have to provide that other portion to the herbs in order for you to get the outcome that you're seeking. And so these herbs, they do no different. And this detox, it does no different, man. This is no special Oh my God, it's so special that it's, I consider it to be my life's work, because this is what I put my blood, sweat, and tears in. This is why I'm here, what I'm doing. But again, it's only going to do what you will allow for it to do. Okay. And it also takes obedience. It also takes following directions. A lot of us sometimes we say, oh, it's 21 days, it's 21, 24 days. I can't do that. And that really is a tall tale sign of how adamant you are trying to get out of your situation. Again, weight loss is good, and it is the firstlings of what you probably need to do to really get into some kind of high optimal health. But it's not the end all be all, and a lot of times we feel like we just need to lose the weight. But again, without changing the lifestyle choices, you are only going to gain it back. So now you're just having that seesaw lifestyle, kind of the picture of how diabetes is. It's blood pressure up, blood pressure down. I mean, sugar levels up, sugar levels down. Blood pressure up, blood pressure down. Sugar levels up, sugar level down. And you keep taking yourself through the ups and downs instead of having that real smoothness, right? And that smoothness is going to come through some type of balance. So even if, like me and my wife, we've just adopted to doing this quarterly, you guys. We just do this quarterly. Okay, because again, it does take about 21 to 24 days, because you're doing it 6 days, and you're taking one day off of the detox, not the diet, but the detox. So it's 6 days of tea and one day off to give the body a little time off, so that when you go back to your body is not getting so used to it, and it can still have the effects and the weight loss and the detoxing effect that it needs to have. Okay, but again, you take that along with the juices, along with the diet program, and you're going to lose about 15 to 20 pounds. But you don't need to do that monthly. You just need to do that quarterly. All right. And then on the other flip side of that is maybe do a 3 day fast monthly. You can do a 3 day fast monthly, and then do the detox quarterly. And then now you're really having a program of being able to bring the body back from all the overconsumption that you're doing throughout the year. And that's all you need, is just a plan of detoxification. That's like you got a plan of consumption. We all know when we're going to overeat. We know that we're going to do it when we go out. We know that we're going to do it for holidays. And so we have already some preconceived plans of when we're going to overeat. So then just start putting in some preconceived plans of when you want to detoxify your life, detoxify yourself. Again, a great plan is do a 3 day fast monthly, and then do a 21-day fast on a quarterly basis, and that'll keep your weight coming back down. That'll keep you detoxifying and bringing your body back into the area it needs to be for the next month and the next quarter. And you just having that plan of regeneration and rejuvenation for the body, instead of just continue to beat it down with food, and stressful situations. You see what I'm saying? So that's what we need to do, man. That's how we need to think. And I think it'll be very, very helpful moving forward for all of us involved, especially in these times where we're, in these environments where we, getting a lot of viruses and issues going on, airborne issues, and your immune system just needs to be at an all-time high. We're talking about our children, sending our children back to school with all this stuff going on. You need to really know what they need to keep them, disease-free, infection-free, and virus-free. And a lot of that is just going to be about how to surround them and with the right fragrances. Essential oils could be very handy, especially for kids. You can just make you a really nice little infection blend that they can wipe on their hands, almost like a antibacterial type of thing. But as well, it'll keep stuff from away from them. Because essential oils put out a range of volatility of oils that will keep stuff at bay. It might not even come into their oral, because of the oils having that protective barrier over them. And you can wipe it on their clothes. You can wipe it on, they may smell a little minty, or they may smell a little, essential oily, but at the same time, you don't have to worry about cold coming on them or falling on them. All right. And so there are ways you can protect them from that essential oil standpoint, and also, giving them teas every now and then. Make sure that you're helping support their immune system, keeping them away from the dairy, too much of the dairy, too much of the sugar, too much of the the sweets and all that type of stuff, and they should be fine. They should be fine. But for children, I think essential oils would be one of the best tools that you could use to really keep a protective barrier over your kids as you send them out, and especially into these school systems. And not only just with the mask and with the 6 feet apart, but those essential oils should be able to really work to keep a barrier. And even when we're talking about in the classrooms, I think having essential oil diffusers that can help clear the air and dispense germs in the air would be very helpful for our children moving forward. And these are just some of the ideas that we can keep pushing out there. We can keep diffusers in our homes as well. We can keep diffusers in our offices. We can keep diffusers in our businesses, so that we add that extra barrier of protection for ourselves. I know that the HVAC companies are now putting in these ionic type of things now to kind of help with the air dispersion, but we can do our part with essential oil diffusers. So if you guys are needing diffusers, let me know. If you don't know anything about them, leave comments down below. We'll give you more information on essential oil diffusers. But again, when we're talking about our children, I feel like essential oil is going to be a great supplement that we can add to the regimen of just wiping them down, oiling them down, putting it on their book bag, their clothes, and just making sure that germs is going to think twice before they even come into that area. Those are little small things that we can do, and those are some of the things that we just got to understand. And herbs again can help with that. You know, uh, very good essential oils out there. Plant Therapy is a very good kid-safe, kid-friendly essential oil company that I really love, that I really enjoy their oils, and I really like the fact that they're kid-safe, kid-friendly. You see the big label on the bottles that let you know, so that you know exactly what is useful for the kids, and then you just make your little concoction and keep it moving. We actually got some essential oil blends on our website for infection and for all that type of stuff as well. We make our own concoctions, but they work nonetheless just as effective as doTERRA or Young Living or the rest of these big name companies. And so if you guys want something, obviously you can go to our website and look those up. If you're in the Conyers area, you can come to the shop here at 1439 Old Salem Road. All right. If you're looking for a detox, again, we deliver in the Atlanta area. We deliver in the Conyers area. So if you're in this area and you need something delivered to you, if you can't leave your home for whatever reasons, ADA, elderly or whatnot, give us a call. And our information is on the website, loveherbman.com. And if you're in the area, you give us a call. We'll take your order and we'll come deliver it to your doorsteps. Okay, that's if you're in the Metro Atlanta area, and especially if you're in the Rockdale County area, you get delivery for free. Okay, those are some of the things that we're doing because we understand, especially in this new time, that delivery is going to be one of those things you want to do. So you guys could call us up and you can get your stuff ordered in. We take all manner of payment, and we can get this stuff shipped to you, whatever state you're in the United States. We can get it delivered to you if you're in the Metro Atlanta area, and we'll do free shipment if you're in the Rockdale County area. And if you want to come into the store, we're here at 1439 Old Salem Road in Conyers, Georgia. You can come check us out, take a look at exactly what we got. We'll create concoction for you specifically for your situation. We also can take you through some of the readings that we do for health readings to figure out exactly what may or may not be going on in you, and go with a lifestyle prescription with those things. And so those are some of the things that we are trying to do to help out our community. Okay, this is all about love. Once again, this is the main reason for everything that we do here at Love HerbMan. It's all about love for our people, love for our community, and love for ourselves. And again, I want to reverberate the three main words that I go by, that I live by, and it's to know thyself. All right. So I love you guys, man. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Go tell somebody your homie HerbMan was on. And until next time, love HerbMan. Yo, good people. Welcome to the HerbMan Show.